Dr. Kelley for 5 minutes to summarize his opening statements.
Chairman Jimenez, Ranking Member McIver, Chairman Green, Ranking Member Thompson, and members of the subcommittee. My name is Everett Kelley. I am the National President of the American Federation of Government Employees, AFGE, and on behalf of over 820,000 federal and DC government workers represented by my union, including more than 47,000 transportation security officers, I appreciate the opportunity to testify today. The decision by Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, to unilaterally rescind the 2024 collective bargaining agreement between AFGE and the Transportation Security Administration has created an unprecedented crisis for TSOs at a time when our nation's aviation security system faces increasing demands. This decision undermines workforce stability and aviation security as we prepare for significant international events like America's 250th birthday next year and the Summer Olympic Games in 2028. Since 2011, AFGE has worked with TSA to establish a framework for genuine collective bargaining that balances aviation security needs with workers' rights. Our agreement has strengthened workplace policies while maintaining TSA's operational flexibilities. The 2024 CBA marked a significant milestone, providing long-term stability and predictable working conditions for TSOs while supporting TSA's mission. The abrupt termination of this agreement by Secretary Noem has dismantled years of progress. This action has left over 47,000 TSOs vulnerable to arbitrary management decisions, undermining morale and creating instability within the TSA's workforce. Secretary Noem's decision to rescind our CBA has created immediate uncertainty for TSOs who relied on this protection for predictable working conditions, and without established procedures for shift bidding, leave approval, or grievance resolution, TSOs face arbitrary decisions that undermine morale and job satisfaction. This instability will lead to higher turnover rates, a direct threat to aviation security as experienced officers leave their post. The timing could not be worse. Major interaction and international events will significantly increase travelers' volumes in the coming years, requiring a fully staffed and motivated workforce operating under standardized procedures. Workforce instability threatens screening consistencies and efficiencies during these critical periods when heightened security vigilance is essential. To address this crisis, Congress must take immediate action, and this is an ask. First, AFGE urges Congress to pass legislation to codify collective bargaining rights for TSOs. AFGE strongly support the rights for the TSA Workforce Act, H.R. 2086, introduced by Ranking Member Bennet Thompson. This bipartisan legislation will provide permanence to TSOs' labor rights under Title V of the U.S. Code, ensuring fair grievance procedures and Merit System Protection Board appeal rights. Congress needs to prioritize this legislation. Second, AFGE asks Congress to restore our rescinded collective bargaining agreement. Congress needs to pass legislation mandating the reinstatement of 2024 CBA immediately to restore stability to the TSA workforce. Finally, Congress needs to utilize the oversight authority. Congress must investigate Secretary Noem's decisions through public hearing that examine its legal basis and factual justification. DHS officials should be required to provide evidence supporting their claim against AFGE while explaining how this action aligns with national security priorities. The decision to rescind the 2024 collective bargaining agreement represents an unprecedented attack on workers' rights that threatens aviation security in a critical time for our nation. TSOs perform vital functions in protecting America's transportation system. They deserve dignity, respect, and fair working conditions provided through binding agreements negotiated on their behalf. AFGE remains committed to fighting for TSOs' rights while working with Congress to find solutions that balance labor protections with aviation security needs. So thank you for holding this hearing today, and I look forward to answering any question that you might have.